Okay, so I just want to go over the learning materials folder to kind of familiarize yourself with it and some of the features and components and some of the key things to know about it and how to navigate through it. So obviously you click on the folder here, you have a drop down, we have a bunch of tabs, pages. All right, so I'm just going to go from top to bottom. So first we have the Zoom classroom and recording. So this is a link to our Zoom room. So when we have Zoom sessions, you can click right here and use this password and it will let you into the Zoom room. This shows you the general schedule and the topics each week. You can see it's all Mondays this semester. When after our sessions, I will record them and then I'll post them over here or over here. So you'll see a link to recordings as we go through the semester. The next one, this is the video, so that's kind of meta here. That's the video you're watching right now, actually. Well, an older version of it. This is a potentially useful folder, so we have this link to Google Drive PowerPoints. So we'll be using a lot of presentations throughout the semester. Some will be pre-recorded, some of them will be done in class, depending on the section and so forth. But the PowerPoints are posted, or copies of the PowerPoints in a PDF form are posted. And you click on this, and that'll open up the folder. Let me sort of slide this over so you can see. Right, so here are all of the PowerPoints in the PDF form. Important, I do not recommend that you print these out. Do not print them out. First of all, it's a lot of paper. Second of all, these may change slightly. So you want to be careful about printing too far ahead of time. Now maybe after we go over them, perhaps, but it's still a lot of paper. Anyway, if you want to see the presentation, you can see it's by topic, listed by topic here. You just double click and it's going to open that up. And that's it. Pretty straightforward. Nothing fancy there, but I think very useful, especially to use as a review, a means to review the content later on. But you can look at it ahead of time as well to get a sense of what we're going to do. Here is a link to a YouTube channel. So again, you just click on the open link, it takes you here, and I will populate this as the semester progresses. This could change a little bit, but I like to keep these updated. Sometimes I'll put a video in there that's just useful that we don't necessarily go over directly in class. And so some of the content, the class content, I'll put in there as well, in addition to the lecture recordings. I do not put the Zoom sessions in there, just so you know. These are different. Those are in-class lectures and so forth. All right, then we have a week-by-week folders, excuse me. And so I try to keep this as organized and easy to navigate as possible. Pretty straightforward, weeks 1 through 15. And then there's content in each folder. So week 1, you click on the folder. So here, for each week, I provide a snapshot, an overview, and a few other things. So here's an overview of the content. There's some important notes or things that I should point out that I want to point out. I put them here. Topic areas covered, where the content matches up with the syllabus here. And then this tells you the readings and videos that you need to watch this week. And so there is a book for this course, as you know, but there's also a lot of readings and videos posted to D2L. So I let you know basically what you need to go over prior to the class that week, each week. And then I give you a to-do list. This may not be updated for this semester yet, but it looks like this is actually updated Thursday. You have quizzes due, lab due, and so forth. Yep. And then you have the content. So we're still in the week 1 folder. Notice. But there's also a content tab, which is very important. That's where you spend most of your time this semester, because that's where a lot of the readings are, some of the videos, and so forth. So let's click on that tab. And so I've reorganized things a little bit this semester, and you can see we usually have multiple topics each week. And so I organize these into these drop-down tabs, right? So first topic, unit conversion. So you click on it, drops it down. There's some videos. There's actually some slides here that you can access that you can right click. And it's actually the slides that are in that Google folder that I just showed you. But there's generally some videos here. You can open these up. There's some explanations. Sometimes there's links to readings that are required. Sometimes there's optional ones like there are right here. So this is basically all the course content aside the reading and video content aside from the book, which I have some reading from the book as well. But I'll list that here. If you have readings due, I'll also list them here. And so just week to week, you go through the content. There's a little summary there. Some of this we will review in class. I may go over some parts of these presentations that are already posted just as a sort of a review. But I do expect you to watch them before class every week. Okay, so that's kind of like your homework, part of your homework. And then you have, you can expand all the tabs here. All right, so each week, pretty much every week, other than exam weeks, we'll be doing a lab. And so there'll be a lab folder like there is here. And here you just have the lab. Sometimes there's an introductory video. Sometimes there's some extra information. But all of your lab materials will be in the lab folder. And then, as you probably know from parts of the introduction, there's usually a quiz or two every week. So here's the quiz. The due date's on there. You just click on here to go to the quiz. Usually there's at least 2 attempts, sometimes unlimited attempts. And I will only grade your last. Well, if they're unlimited attempts and it's auto-graded, it's just, your highest grade is what you get. If there's 2 attempts and there's some essay questions on there that I have to manually grade, then I'll only grade your second attempt unless you tell me otherwise. And so, yeah, we just have each week. We have 15 weeks here. And you go each week, you go from top to bottom. And that's really the basic organization. So as I noted, you'll spend most of your time in the learning materials folder this semester. And of course, if you have any questions at any time, please reach out.